An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. 2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sidelines. This is Kevin Harlan. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Hey, this Celtics team has established defense as a key part of its identity. Coach Brad Stevens said, it's got to be our DNA. If it's not, we're in trouble. Forward Jay Crowder added, we play hard. Guys don't like that in this league. They want an easy, flowing game, but we play hard. Kevin?
They've got some tough physical players, DA. They don't take plays off. And these two exciting young teams, Chris, a lot of talent and a lot of room to grow.
Oh, man, you see a lot of potential. Teams on the rise. With young teams, they are often breakdowns. They'll make mistakes. It's all about learning from them and getting better.
Well, that's well said. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Clarkson and Ingram fill out the wings. Mozgov is out there with Dang, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. Horford, it's good on the putback.
Oh, you can't forget about Horford. I mean, carving out space inside for the putback.
Russell with it. He kicks it to Clarkson. It's Dang, top of the key. Russell against Thomas. Lakers working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Horford with the screen on Russell. It's Thomas outside. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
Now here's Bradley. Back to Horford. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Thomas against Russell. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Right side, Dang. There's Mozgov. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Oh, man, they found their groove early on, going 3 for 4 from the field.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Thomas kicks to Horford. No good on the 3.
After 5 shots, they only have 1 make. Not a great start.
Ingram wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Ingram's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Looking to end the run. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Isaiah Thomas at 5'9", one of the shortest players in the NBA.
Now look, he used to hang from a chin-up bar at his home hoping to get taller. He would go to the doctor and he'd ask for a prediction on how tall he'd become, and when he got the answer, he'd break down in tears on the ride home. But in time, he embraced it, and he put a chip on his shoulder to prove himself ever since.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas.
And just one of the most entertaining players to watch in the entire NBA. Isaiah Thomas at 5'9". Just impossible to defend. Scores from the perimeter, and he gets buckets around the rim.
Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. And the Celtics gravitate towards scrappy players. They like guys, Chris, who can carry a chip on their shoulder.
Well, come on. That's been a common thread for this young team. Toughness, grit, and passion. A lot of their players were overlooked in the past. Came to Boston, ticked off, and looked to prove a point.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Up top, Crowder. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
Oh, the assist from Thomas. Finding the open man. Nice decision offensively.
Fires from the line, and the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
And after knee surgery in the summer of 2015, Mozgov's numbers fell off just a bit last season.
And you could tell that the Cavs weren't happy with his play. His per-minute numbers were actually not that far out of line with his career norms, but for a team gunning for a title, any slippage was cause for concern.
That's good from Mozgov.
And how about the big Russian, Timofey Mozgov, a good, solid contributor when healthy.
Here's Thomas. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Horford, no luck.
Nah, he's really had a rough quarter on the offensive side of the floor.
Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Horford. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Got it from 16 feet.
Oh, and that's where Bradley's 6'7" wingspan can help. A little extra reach to get it over the D.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Russell passes to Clarkson. They get a hand on it and stolen by Horford. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Thomas against Russell. 13 feet away. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Oh, at the rim, long distance. Thomas can score from anywhere on the court.
Russell dishes to Ingram. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. And that's now 6 points for D'Angelo Russell. Pass to Horford. Dishes it to Crowder. On the wing, Johnson. Mozgov with the steal, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
The focus from Horford, I mean, just shrugging off the foul for the and-one finish.
For Boston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. And for me, one of the more unsung players in the league, Al Horford, a two-time national champion at the University of Florida, one of the most skilled and versatile big men in our league, and he hasn't gotten the attention I believe he deserves.
And it's Ingram missing.
Oh, he couldn't have asked for a better look there. He just didn't get it to go.
Outside Thomas. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Johnson left side. Crowder kicks to Bradley. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's stolen by Dang. Pass to Ingram. Mozgov a screen on Crowder. Ingram passes to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Ingram. Puts up a 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. And with Horford's free agency looming this last summer, last season was a tricky spot for the Atlanta Hawks. Would they be able to keep him?
Yeah, and you go back to the lack of exposure he's gotten. I mean, from the Dominican Republic, he's a Spanish-speaking star. I mean, his marketing and endorsement potential in bigger markets, something he is well aware of.
Horford. And it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
Exceptional instincts on the offensive boards. And didn't try to slam it home. Tipping it in was all he needed.
To the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And that's now 9 points for Horford.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Isaiah Thomas playing in the quote-unquote Allen Iverson role in Boston.
He broke the Celtics record for most consecutive games as the team's leading scorer, edging out Larry Legend. Now that shows you something about his consistency as well as his offensive brilliance.
Lakers trail by 3. And here's Clarkson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out to Russell, stolen by Thomas. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. Bucket is good.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Russell against Thomas. Russell dishes to Ingram. Pass to Clarkson. 5 on the clock to end the drought. Rebound Boston.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable, and as a result, they got the stop they needed.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
Well, that's just a stupendous effort by him right there. He stopped him dead in his tracks. Heads up, aggressive move. The smaller man on him takes him right to the rim.
Now here's Thomas. Johnson the screen. Shot off the screen. That's good from Horford on the assist by Thomas. And 11 points for Horford.
Oh, he has really played to his maximum potential this quarter. What a performance.
Russell kicks to Clarkson. A shot off that time, and it's Boston the other way. In the corner, Bradley with it. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That one drops for him.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
No one can miss so far. Both teams are really clicking on offense.
Now Thomas. From 12 feet out. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Horford. Urebko comes in for Johnson. Brown is checked in for Crowder. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bradley. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Julius Randle's checked in for Mozgov. Nance comes in for Ingram. Lou Williams is checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Calderon in for Russell. Chris, there's such a difference between creating offense in transition against finding looks when things slow down. What are the keys to finding consistent offense in half-court sets?
But one of the keys is patience. I mean, you have to have patience. Move the ball side to side so that you can move a player laterally. It's harder to move laterally than it is north-south. And secondly, you have to attack the defense. Where there's one guy, attack him. Hopefully you will draw help. And then you pass. And the guy that you pass it to, he doesn't have to shoot. He can wait while the defense is retreating out to him and move the ball again. So ball movement is secondly. And then thirdly, I think it helps where you rebound. I think you know where the shots are coming from because you can anticipate. And so I think it's just patience and ball movement that helps in half-court sets.
That's an excellent point. And he can't hit the second.
Well, we've all heard the word around the league about Celtics head coach Brad Stevens. Players rave about his demeanor. Opposing coaches admire his play calling. You wonder if he translated success at Butler to the pros. That's just what he's done.
Williams with the ball. Here's Randle. Nance a screen. Randle passes to Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And here's Smart. Pulls up on the elbow. Nance with the rebound. And no less than Greg Popovich, Chris, calling Brad Stevens one of the best coaches in the league.
Well, he's very detail-minded. Every time Stevens watches the game, whether college, international, women's, in the park, no matter what, he keeps a notebook. He said, I steal plays from everybody, and truthfully, at this point, I think we can assume that others are returning the favor.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, he didn't think twice about it there. He saw an opportunity to attack, and he took full advantage of it.
Thomas against Calderon. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Calderon, no good. And for the Celtics, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Outside Thomas. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Nance. Kicks it to Williams. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Calderon. And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
And Calderon, perhaps one of the best free throw shooters in the game, perhaps one of the best ever.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And how about the Celtics? Over the last 3 seasons, climbing up from a subpar defensive team to elite status. You look around the league, there may not be a better perimeter defensive trio than Marcus Smart, Avery Bradley, and Jay Crowder.
1:27 left in the first. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Smart. Randall.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Randall. He's off on the second. Round with it. He's picked up by Dang. To halt the run. That shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And as good as the Celtics have been defensively, Chris, Coach Brad Stevens thinks they can get even better.
Well, yeah, at times they've been a bunch of hacks. They still foul too often and struggled on the defensive glass. I think they needed more shot blocking inside. If they can address those issues, this defense could be scary. He has to take that wide open 3, even though that's not his bread and butter.
Outside Thomas. The feed now to Olynyk. Back to Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. And Olynyk at the basket on the assist by Thomas.
And you don't see many 7-footers with the shooting ability that Olynyk possesses.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams kicks to Dang. There's the dish to Nance. Randall against Olynyk. Clock at 4. Randall passes to Nance. Calderon, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, entering the game with a terrific strategy. The guys are working together, feeding off of one another. That's being reflected in the stat sheet and in the score.
Lakers in the lead. Taking a look at the Lakers. Gian Leon is out there with Randall. Then there's Lewis Williams. Then there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Russell dishes to Ingram. Stolen by Smart. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
With a guy as strong as Smart, tough to contain him without fouling. If you play straight up and down, he'll go right through you. Now, when you think about Marcus Smart, the 6th overall pick by the Celtics in 2014 after 2 seasons at Oklahoma State, shooting has been the question mark. Those percentages are definitely not pretty, and it's about shot selection as well as his ability to knock them down.
The first free throw is good. And for Marcus Smart's improvement as a player, Chris, what do you think is the first order of business?
I think it's the shooting. This team has other players who can distribute the ball. Whether he ends up playing point or off the ball, his ability to score efficiently will be critical.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Now, here is Russell. And the shot no good, a bit short. Now, here's Smart. Screen by Olynyk. Now, here's Smart. Not a lot of room. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
The Lakers trail. The drive by Russell. And that one's good. Ingram.
How about that assist? Accurate toss inside for the high percentage look.
Smart kicks to Jerebko. Screen by Olynyk. The Celtics working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. Good, and Smart gets the assist. That's 7 points for Kelly Olynyk.
When Olynyk gets the ball in the mid-range area of the floor, he has no problem in letting it fly. I mean, he makes that shot consistent when he has the room to let it fly.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And then Brandon Ingram, a 5-star recruit out of Kinston High School. He helped them win 4 straight North Carolina championships, the first time that had happened in the state's history.
And that one falls for Ingram. And Ingram mentored and coached by former NBA great Jerry Stackhouse.
And I wonder if Stack was a little disappointed that Ingram didn't end up becoming a Tar Heel, instead choosing the arch rival and going to Duke. A one and done there. It certainly has worked out pretty well for the young fella.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Smart passes to Olynyk. He dishes it to Bradley. And it's Boston with another.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Horrendous defense right there. Does the defense know who they're leaving wide open? You can't do that with him.
Now, here's Clarkson. Ball's knocked loose. Crowder with the steal. He feeds it to Horford. And there's the pass to Smart. Screen by Olynyk. Clarkson against Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. And another basket for Boston.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now, here's Clarkson. Outside Russell. Feeds to E. From beyond the arc. He can't get that one. Celtics leading by 4. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Smart kicks to Bradley. Passes it to Olynyk. Releases. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense got super lucky there because he does not miss many of those.
From past the arc, and that's a foul on Gian Liam. That is his first foul of the game. Amir Johnson's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Bradley. He's got 8. Smart dishes to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
No, he loves to face up and attack him. Johnson with the live body to do some damage.
Lakers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Picked by Mozgov. Here's E. And again, the Lakers no good. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run. Smart, wide open, he fires. The three-pointer no good. Lakers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Russell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
And D'Angelo Russell, you know, he had a tough time adapting to the pro game at first. I mean, you could see the talent from the moment he stepped on the court, but you could also see the turnovers and the lack of sustained hustle. I mean, I think a lot of it had to do with it's the first time in his career where he wasn't always the best player on the floor. And when you deal with that kind of adversity, it takes some time for you to adjust and grow as a player.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Picked by Horford. There's a screen. Johnson, the pass to Crowder. He kicks it to Smart. Here's Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. LA's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one thing you've heard over the years about Amir Johnson is that his box score stats may not wow you, but they belie his impact on the court. Coach Brad Stevens said he just knows how to play both ends. He makes easy plays with the ball, and then on the defensive end, he makes everyone better. Indeed, a two-way impact player, Kevin.
He's a plus-minus standout, D.A. Thank you. The Celtics with the lead. Now, Smart. Johnson outside. Picked by Horford. Bradley, that's for 2. And it's Russell with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Clarkson kicks to Mozgov. That puts them in the lead. Mozgov's got 7 points in the game. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Johnson at the elbow. Picked by Horford. Dishes to Bradley. Clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Launches it. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ingram dishes to Russell. Pass to Mozgov. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for Boston. And the Lakers also making a switch. Larry Nance has checked in for Gian Leon. For Los Angeles, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. Well, over the last couple years, we've seen teams emphasize ball movement and player movement. Chris, you like that trend?
You know what? I do like that trend. You know, from my days playing with the Kings, that was our style of play. The ball movement, get guys involved, make sure that you back cut when you're overplayed by the defense, have some fun. I do like that style of play. Now, there are times for ISOs. When you look at a guy like Melo or Durant, or you look at a guy like Curry or Thompson, or you look at a guy like LeBron or Uncle Drew, these guys, if they have the ball, I mean, get out the way. ISO ball is still, you know, there's 20 guys in this league that can have an ISO play call for them every time, because ISO also means I can beat my man, draw your man, and pass it to an open teammate. So I think ISO ball should not be taken for granted, but I think it's a big responsibility for a lot of players, and there's only a handful, or about 3 or 4 handfuls of players in the NBA, in my opinion, that should be given the freedom to go to work on an ISO.
Great way to put it. Now Russell. After Isaiah Thomas missed from long range.
We've seen him posterize guys with that move many times. However, his defense proved to be very stifling. He couldn't have asked for a better look there. He just didn't get it to go.
Ingram pitched to Russell. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Thomas with the ball. He's got 6. Looking to end the drought. Again, Thomas missing.
So they often look to him to provide for them on offense, and he simply isn't getting the job done today.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a lot of legends say nowadays, Chris, players don't have that same animosity they once had toward other teams, other players. Why is that? And which camp did you fall in?
Well, I think the world is smaller now. I think when you look at the fact of the internet and the fact that you can now watch your friends that maybe you met at camp in 14 and 15, you can watch them now through the various apps. I think it allows you to stay closer, you know, and allows you to build those relationships. The fact that everybody has a cellular phone now. So I think the world is smaller than it was when I played.
Yeah.
But there are some guys that I really respect and I haven't spoken to until after they've retired. Or until after I've retired. And so I wasn't in the camp of kissy, huggy, Philly, all that good stuff. If I knew you and I played with you on another team, then I'd always show you love. But you could be my brother. And once the jump ball goes up, if you're on the other team, you know, for these 48 minutes, I don't know you, you know. So the only family I have during those 48 minutes is my mom in the stands cheering for me, my pops, and my 12 teammates and my coaches. I want to see guys fight and claw for it and compete, and not that you can't. It just kind of doesn't throw the impression that you are when you're singing Kumbaya together at halftime during the game, smiling and taking pictures.
That's an excellent point.
Now, he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Los Angeles leading by 3.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead. And I love how calm and collected Calderon was on that little finish inside.
Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And the layup's good off the glass. Clarkson's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Dang against Crowder. Here's the teardrop. Dang can't get it to go. And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
It's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, it's never going.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Out to Nance. It's stolen by Johnson. Thomas against Calderon. Mozgov with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Mozgov. Boston making some changes. Jerebko comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Brown in for Marcus Smart. The Lakers also with a sub. Williams has checked in. Calderon against Thomas. To the paint. It's stolen by Nance. Right side, Williams. On the wing, Dang. Pass to Mozgov. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot two. And this is a young Celtics team. Even the vets still just entering their prime years. Chris, they built from within, and what a great environment to develop in.
I mean, come on, one of the best. A great tradition and history of winning. A passionate and knowledgeable fan base. Committed ownership and front office. The players are given everything they need to be successful.
The Celtics making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Randall's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Thomas. He's got 12. Olynyk a screen on Calderon. Here's Thomas. It's Olynyk atop the key. Can't nail the jumper.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. Calderon in the corner. Lock at 6. Outside Williams. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 7.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Olynyk a screen on Calderon. Here's Thomas. And the basket is good. Thomas got 14.
Oh, that's what makes Thomas an outright scorer. The range, the finishing, and that in-between game.
Mozgov against Johnson. Kicks it to Calderon. Randall with a screen for Calderon. And too long on the shot.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Isaiah Thomas. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Over in the corner, Randall. Outside Dan. Trying to find Mozgov. Gets it to him. Johnson over to help. Randall kicks to Calderon. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Celtics ball. Thomas. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Lakers ahead, up by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. A stellar first half for Timofey Mozgov. He had 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box out, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that'll do it, as the second half is just about ready to begin. Back to Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game. Hey, watch yourself.
We're celebrating. We're the best.
A lot going on there as we welcome you back to Boston. That shot taken from the observation deck at the Prudential Center. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Not a role he often gets to play. He has the talent to be a catalyst for this offense, getting a chance to show it tonight.
The Lakers in the lead. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Amir Johnson is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Russell, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Out left to the wing. Clarkson passes to Russell. Dang gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Dang's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
Well, I guess from that distance, the defense thought he'd dish it off. Oops.
And here is Thomas. Johnson outside. The feed to Bradley. The shot from 20 feet away. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. Bradley's got 10 points.
Oh, he's really worked hard on his mechanics. I mean, and Bradley has become a competent shooter. Now, when you think about Avery Bradley, a star high school player, and while he's become a highly regarded defensive player, offensively, he's more of a role player. Spot up threes and smart cutting off the ball.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Avery Bradley leading the Celtics in minutes played the last 2 years.
Now, many wonder if he'll continue to occupy that big of a role. He's one of the best defenders in the game, but a 6'2" shooting guard with a limited offensive game, you wonder how much better he can become.
Here's Thomas. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Thomas dishes to Johnson. He tries for 3, and that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Ingram kicks to Mozgov. He gives them a double-digit lead. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now a timeout called by Boston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nance is checked in. And so it's Boston with it. 11-point game. Boston again missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
There's Russell with a 3 and another 3 for the Lakers.
And all of a sudden you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Well, sometimes it just takes a couple of shots to fall. They're on the roll right now.
Now here's Thomas. 17 points in the game. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Bradley passes to Thomas. And that time, also a missed shot.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Clarkson is screen on Thomas. And stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. A shot by Crowder, no good. Lakers leading by 14. Outside, Russell feeds it to Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Clarkson's got 8.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
They are really playing spectacular ball and crushing the hopes of their opponents. That's what you're supposed to do.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it's always a transition and a difficult one for college coaches to come to the pros, but Celtics coach Brad Stevens made one of the smoothest we've seen after leading Butler to back-to-back national championship games. You hear that buzz from players to opposing coaches. Greg Popovich said, "I really respect what he does. His team executes. I'll still watch his Butler tape." Trying to learn some stuff, to be honest with you. High praise indeed, fellas.
And Popovich, really the godfather of the active coaches right now, D.A. His voice carries certainly a lot of weight in this league. Thank you.
And what a solid producer Jordan Clarkson was over those first 2 seasons. Quickly adapted to the NBA style. He was named NBA All-First Team in terms of rookies. And last year, he became a much more confident shooter. I mean, despite having to fight for those minutes as they went on that serenading of Kobe Bryant, he really, I felt like, separated himself and also established that he was going to be here for the long haul.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Amir Johnson. Smart dishes to Thomas. They set the pick. And here's Bradley from 3. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And talking about Clarkson's early success, some people were surprised, Greg, that he lasted until the second round of the 2014 draft. Maybe that put a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
I'm shocked he didn't go in the first round. I mean, he certainly plays with a strength and a fearlessness, especially when attacking the rim. I think he does want to prove that he should be considered one of the best young guards in our league. He's certainly one of the best young mid-range shooters at the very least.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's E. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. E's got 7 points in the game. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Thomas kicks to Horford. Will it go? The Lakers with the rebound.
You can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Oh, man, this is when Coach gives you the whistle. He needs to settle his guys down. Don't worry about the run. Go one possession at a time.
Clock at 6. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And we all know that winning away from home is never easy, but these guys are putting on a clinic on how to do it today.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Oh, well, they have to become more physical defensively and really commit to protecting that painted area.
Boston making some changes. Olynyk, he's checked in for Horford. Jerebko comes in for Crowder, and it's Brown in for Thomas. Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. A difficult situation for Boston. Now here's Smart. Screen by Olynyk. There's the pick. Smart kicks to Olynyk. Shot to stop the drought. He lays it in. Olynyk's got 9.
Even though he has been a man on a mission on offense, he still hasn't been able to help his team get the lead.
Outside, Russell. Nance a screen. And they double up Russell. The kick out to Williams from the baseline. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brown the pass to Smart. Bradley against Williams. Screen by Olynyk. Bradley kicks to Brown. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 22. There's the dish to Russell. To the left wing. Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 14 points for Brandon Ingram.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Smart kicks to Olynyk. Well, Kelly Olynyk out of Gonzaga. Maybe the closest, Chris, we've seen to Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about 7-footers who can space the floor.
Well, he's a 7-footer now, but he grew up playing guard before he had that late growth spurt. You just don't find many players at his size with that kind of shooting and fluidity with the ball. I think his agility at his size is probably the most underrated aspect to his game.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls.
And Kelly Olynyk grew up in Toronto. In 7th grade, his family moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. He and Steve Nash, the 2 notable players to come out that region.
Randall's checked in for the Lakers. Calderon comes in for D'Angelo Russell. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Now Calderon. He has 6. He dishes it to Ingram. Olynyk with the steal and pushing it up. Here's Boston. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Olynyk. Brown's got his first points in this one.
And Brown runs the floor like a freight train. At 225 pounds, he's a mammoth that wrecks defenses in transition.
Now here's Williams. Intercepted. Right side Bradley. Olynyk dishes to Smart. The pass to Jerebko. Screen by Olynyk. Shot clock at 5. Bradley can't get it to go.
Oh, his shot hasn't been going in, and they will probably have to look for someone else to step up and provide for them.
Here's E. That 3 off the mark. The Celtics shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 12.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Calderon with it. Left side, Williams. Fires from 18. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 6 points for him.
And that's just some great vision there from Calderon to see the wide open man for the easy make.
Olynyk the pass to Bradley. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Nice off-the-ball movement and action to free him up for a shot he makes on a regular basis. Outstanding work.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 14. Some solid defense from Brown.
That's the kind of shot you want him to take every time. He just happened to miss that time.
Smart kicks to Olynyk. Back to Smart. Williams with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And how about the deceptive strength of Ingram, just willing his shots in over the defense.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Mozgov comes in for Gian Liam. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jose Calderon. And for a guy with a slight frame, Lou Williams can be one of the most aggressive players in the NBA, especially when driving to the basket.
And Kevin, I call it, he's a professional scorer.
Yes.
He can get streaky hot from beyond the arc, so you have to stay up on him. He puts the ball on the deck and uses his quickness to get past you. You almost always have to foul him to prevent him from getting to the basket, and he shoots a high percentage from the line.
Uretko dishes to Brown. Outside Brent. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown.
And really, Ingram is as complete a player as they come. Not only awesome on offense, but just spectacular on D as well.
And Mozgov throws it down.
Ooh, you gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. There's the screen. Bradley, that's for 2. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists in the game. Bradley against Williams. Got a hand on it.
Oh, and he's the rare player with a shorter arm span than his height. I mean, Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks.
Bradley kicks to Smart. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ingram's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Mozgov's shot is off. And the Celtics shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Smart. Rebound the Lakers. Ingram's got 8 rebounds in this game. He feeds it to Russell. Here's Randall. Screened by Russell. Williams, that's for 2. And it's Williams again missing.
If he can find himself out there, his team will be in fantastic shape to get this win.
And here's Bradley. Here's the screen. From past the arc. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers on top, running away with it. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Pace of play is a big part of tonight, okay? Make sure on the bench when we come back, we lift it. We lift it.
One of the team's great young teachers, Brad Stevens, wanting his guys to control the tempo.
Yeah, and he feels if they push it, if they attack intelligently, it's going to be to their advantage.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Larry Nance. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Dang. And it's Randall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Johnson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Boston. Stolen by Thomas. Brown outside. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Now here's Williams. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Thomas, that's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Clarkson. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Clarkson passes to Nance. Randall dishes to Clarkson. It's good from long range. Celtics trail by 19. Stolen by Clarkson. The kick out to Williams. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
And the incredible determination. He wasn't going to be stopped there. Even though he wasn't as big as the defender, he took it right to him and got the job done.
Here's Clarkson. And Boston with the rebound. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Brown kicks to Thomas. There's the pick. Olynyk has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
If you give him the space, he can really burn you from out there.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Now, here's Clarkson. Outside Williams. Score the basket, his fifth of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Excellent vision right there on that assist. Perfect setup.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Thomas, no good.
Oh, man, his form seems rushed today, like he's trying to get rid of the ball as soon as he gets it. That's why barely anything is going in for him.
Back to Williams. Fires the 3. Williams with another miss. Celtics trail by 20. It's Brown on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3-ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Now, here's Clarkson. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thomas against Randall. Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Oh, man, you just hate to see something like that.
Oh, injuries, trust me, an unfortunate part of the game. You know he's got to be frustrated.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Clarkson. Bradley's checked in for the Celtics. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Randall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Lakers lead by 17.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
No mercy. He's one of the best at slamming the door shut in the opposition's face when they're trying to come back.
Shooting for Boston, Kelly Olynyk will be at the line shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so Olynyk nails both of them.
Wow, he didn't really make a concerted effort in the first to get some free throws, but now all that has changed. Much more active.
Outside Russell, picked by Mozgov. Russell kicks to Dang. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And 11 points for Luol Deng.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Russell against Thomas. Feeds it to Olynyk. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Russell with it. Now Thomas defending. Russell passes to Williams. Mozgov a screen on Bradley. Passes to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Nobody near Williams. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 18. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Bradley. Near the three-point line, it's Olynyk. Boston, no good that time either. The Lakers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Poked loose. Crowder with the steal. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Randall. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Ingram, he's checked in for Williams. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Johnson sends the screen for Crowder. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas against Russell. Isaiah Thomas, and that's good. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Russell kicks to Dang. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Luol Deng. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Dang hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Celtics trail by 20. Outside Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Here's Bradley. Can't hit from in close.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Randall. And no good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Horford. 16 points for Avery Bradley.
And sometimes I think Bradley becomes a little too content with that pull-up. Here, he made that one count.
Johnson over to help. To the inside. Mozgov dishes to Randall. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Randall's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Los Angeles foul trouble. Brandon Ingram. First personal foul, 2 seconds. Shooting for Boston. Isaiah Thomas. At the line with 1 shot.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. Lakers leading by 17. Now Russell dishes it to Dang. Fires from 14. The shot comes out. Bradley with some nice D. Outside Thomas. Pass to Horford. Bradley, that's for 2. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Deng kicks to Mozgov. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
Well, they've been on the roll.
Pass to Horford. Mozgov with the steal. Now here's Ingram, defended by Crowder. And they double up Russell. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Celtics ball.
Celtics trail by 19. Outside Bradley. Horford sets a screen for Bradley. Kicks to Thomas. Launches a 3. But he recovers it. The feed to Horford. Back to Thomas. To the paint, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. Green for 2 points. Thomas got 10 points in just the 2nd half. Outside Russell. And stolen by Horford. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Lakers leading by 17. Russell with it. Inside, here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Ingram's got 19 points.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. His jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, they're lethal.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Well, you look at Brandon Ingram, and certainly a great body for the game of basketball. But, guys, it's his skill that really completes the package, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no doubt about it. Shot over 40% from three-point range at Duke. He can handle and pass like a guard. One concern, though, he did shoot under 70% from the free throw line, and great shooters usually do better than that.
Here's Johnson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Lakers leading by 19. Time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Jordan Clarkson. What's the news there, Dave?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
You're right. We know he's a baller, a competitor, that he'll do everything within his power to return to the court as soon as possible.
And so Russell hits them both. Celtics trail by 21. Outside Thomas. Horford with a screen on Russell. Thomas outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thomas got 13 points now in the quarter.
That's what I'm talking about, pick and roll basketball. That's why it's a staple in the NBA and has been. Few better at it in this league than Thomas.
Now here's Randall. Screened by Russell. Randall kicks to Mozgov. Clock at 6. Down low. Rebound Boston. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Horford with the screen on Russell. Off the screen. Count it.
No, coming off the screen. Crowder hit it.
Los Angeles leading by 16. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Russell. Ingram's got 21.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
I mean, well, they're going straight for the kill. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have that mentality. They want to leave no doubt in anyone's mind as to who the better team is tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Mozgov.
Tonight, he got it done on the glass. It was exactly the kind of determination they wanted to see from him in the paint. The kind of grit and grind down low that wins you ball games.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Olynyk, he's checked in for Horford. Urebko comes in for Johnson. Brown, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Smart subbed in for Bradley. And then for Los Angeles, E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Julius Randle. Williams comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Calderon in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here's Smart. Shoots from 8, and he hits the jump shot.
Oh, good defense there, but Smart locked on target.
Los Angeles leading by 18. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Here's E. Mozgov, a screen on Olynyk. Here's E. Connects from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 21.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
What are you asking? Maybe they should let up a little, right? This is just brutal to watch. Oh, really surprised he clanked that one. He makes those on the regular.
From deep, Williams. That shot misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. The dish now to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Thomas gets the bucket.
Filling it up. Thomas has it going.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Williams. Picked by Mozgov. Off the screen. Williams can't hit. Now here's Thomas. Olynyk, a screen on Calderon. Launches a three. That one's not going to go. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jose, the offense really working tonight. What were you saying to the team before and during the game about your offensive approach?
The only thing I wanted to say to the guys today was just be a little bit more pacey. Don't go too fast. If we don't have a good shot, let's just run like a high screen or something. It's a better option than a bad shot, you know. So I think we understand that. We execute a little bit better the plays. The ball went where we wanted to. So I think it was great. Everybody did a great job today.
Yeah, everything looked like it was working, Jose. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Timofey Mozgov. He posted a double-double tonight, points and rebounds. You can see the energy he brings to this team and the difference he makes when he's on his game. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight?
That big presence in the low post tonight was Timofey Mozgov, taking charge of this game. He was not going to be denied. Just a constant effort and motion all game long. Moskov, great job for a man your size. I didn't think you could move like that.
It's amazing how often he was able to slash right through the defense and get to the rim for an easy deuce. Come on, man. They couldn't stop his penetration, Ernie. All those points he racked up from the paint made a big difference.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.